Court is on the record in two cases. City of Conneaut versus John William Fury III, 20.
All right, pause right here, because this is where things sound serious. But the reality is way less dramatic. Two separate traffic cases, both minor misdemeanors. No jury, no orange jumpsuit, no law and order music, just citations that can quietly snowball if you're not careful. And trust me, that's going to matter later.
25 TRD 1072 and 25 TRD 1059. In the 1072 case, Mr. Fury pled not guilty to one count of failure to use a turn signal on December 9th, 2025. That a minor misdemeanor offense involving an alleged traffic incident on December 4th, 2025. On December 9th as well, he also pled not guilty to a stop sign violation in the 1059 case. That alleged traffic violation took place on December 1st, 2025. He signed a time waiver in both cases, and these cases are set for a first pretrial conference today. Mr. Fury is present. He is not represented by counsel. Also present is Law Director John Lewis. Mr. Lewis?
This part is subtle, but crucial. Mr. Fury is not represented by counsel. That means everything from this point forward is on him, every word, every decision. Judges are required to be extra careful here, but the risks, they're very real. Question for you. Would you ever plead in court without a lawyer?
The court is in receipt of a pretrial report.
Thank you, Your Honor. I spoke to Mr. Fury prior to going on the record. Based on that conversation, Mr. Fury indicated to me that he is wanting to resolve these cases today, both of them, and he would be entering a change of plea on both of the citations today, with the city recommending whatever fine the court would deem appropriate, fines the court would deem appropriate along with the costs. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Fury, is that correct? You wish to change your original not guilty plea and plead guilty to all of the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by pleading guilty to these charges that you're waiving your right to a trial, which includes your right to cross-examine witnesses and to confront evidence presented against you. You'd be waiving your right to testify or not to testify without any negative connotation. You'd be waiving your right to subpoena witnesses, as well as your right to be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. All of those are trial rights you'd be waiving by pleading guilty. Is that what you wish to do?
Yes, sir.
This is the legal point of no return. When he says yes here, he's giving up constitutional trial rights, cross-examining officers, challenging evidence, even the burden of proof. Guilty pleas save time, but they also close doors. And once they're closed, they don't reopen easily.
You're not represented by an attorney. By pleading guilty, you would be effectively waiving your right to an attorney. Is that what you wish to do?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering these pleas knowingly and voluntarily?
Yeah, knowingly and voluntarily. I did have a question for you before it's over.
Okay, but I want to make sure, does your question relate to what you're pleading to?
No, it's what the ticket was. So, something I'm confused about the ticket, one of the tickets. But I'm still going to plead to it so we get it over with.
What's your question regarding the ticket?
How can you judge 150 feet away from a stop sign? That's what the ticket was for, not putting a signal on 150 feet away from a stop sign.
Okay.
For the road traffic.
So are you denying the charge then?
No, I'm not. I'm pleading guilty, but I'm just asking how do you judge 150 feet away from a stop sign?
And here's the tension spike. He pleads guilty, but still questions the ticket. That's a legal red flag. Judges hate mixed signals like this, because questioning the evidence sounds a lot like doubt. If this were a trial strategy moment, it'd be strong. But after a guilty plea, it's already too late.
I'm not the police officer. Right now, I'm just taking a plea to the charge. I can't answer a question involving evidence and what would be presented at trial in this case. So, are you sure you want to plead to this charge?
Yeah, I'll be guilty.
Are you entering these pleas knowingly and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
You're not being forced to enter these pleas.
No, sir.
Court does find the defendant's plea of guilty to these offenses, minor misdemeanor offenses, to be knowing, voluntary, and intelligent. Court will accept the guilty pleas, and I will therefore find him guilty of these charges. Okay, I'm now going to proceed to sentencing. Mr. Fury, is there anything you would like to say before I impose sentence?
No, sir. You said I'm sorry for the violations.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry for traffic violation. Had car problems.
Okay. Mr. Lewis, any?
I have nothing to add, Your Honor. Thank you.
I see on the December 1st citation, in the 1059 case, the officer wrote on the bottom of the ticket that lab results are pending. Were alleged drugs seized?
In one of the, cases, Your Honor, and I really didn't want to discuss that with Mr. Fury at all.
It's all right. Well, it's on the citation.
Wait, did you catch that? Lab results pending. That's courtroom code for something bigger lurking beneath a small charge. Even though it doesn't affect today's outcome, it absolutely colors how the court views the situation. This is where minor cases quietly intersect with major consequences.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is, and there are labs for me.
It's okay.
There was a passenger in the vehicle also.
Okay, I'm going to look at your past, your driving history, Mr. Fury. Bear with me.
Okay.
You had a failure to control conviction in September of 2024. A failure to control conviction in April of 2024. A failure to control conviction in January of 2024. Driving under suspension in July of 2013. So you went a good 11 years. Excuse me. With nothing. Okay, on the 1059 case, this is the alleged incident that happened on December 1st, 2025. $100 fine and costs. And on the failure to use a turn signal, the 1072 case that happened on December 4th, 2025. $100 fine and costs. Total fines and costs are going to be $252 on each.
And here comes the real sting money. Nearly $500 for 2 traffic violations. This is where everyday court becomes real life. Miss a payment, miss a hearing, and suddenly we're talking about warrants. Let me ask you, is resolving it quickly still worth it when the long-term cost hits this hard?
Case, Mr. Fury. So roughly $500.
Okay.
Are you able to pay that today?
No, sir. I get disability. What's my?
How much time do you need to pay it in full?
I can have it paid in full by February 3rd when I get my second check.
February 3rd?
That's when I get my next check.
Okay, so if I give you until February 4th, 2026, you'll have that paid in full?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will set these cases for a payment review hearing after February 4th, 2026. If you're not paid in full, you must appear for that hearing. If you've paid in full, we will cancel the hearing. If you fail to come to court for that hearing and not being paid in full, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, anything further, Mr. Lewis?
No, sir, thank you.
Mr. Fury, do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you leave the courtroom, you can go to the clerk's window. They're going to take care of you, and they'll give you a date and time for your review hearing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. This matter is concluded.